Welcome to Sergio Creativity.
Welcome. In this session, we are going to learn how to interact with the world around us, pointing at things and asking how much they cost. In the Michelle Thomas method, there is no writing and no memorization. If you need a moment to think, just hit the pause button. Part 1. This and that. Pointing. Let's start with pointing. In Finnish, if something is right here in your hand or very close, the word for this is tämä. Say it with me. Tämä. Student, how do you say this? Tämä. Good. Now if something is further away, like on a shelf across the room, we say that. Tuo. Student, say that. Tuo. Perfect. Now, what if you have more than one? Finnish logic loves suffixes. To make this into these, the T changes to N and we add an A. It becomes nämä. Student, how do you say these? Nämä. And to make that into those, it becomes nuo. Nuo. Perfect. Now, what to go to a market? You see a beautiful rug. You want to ask, how much? The word for how much is paljonko. Paljon means much, and that ko at the end is our question hook we learned before. Student, say how much. Paljonko. The verb for to cost is maksaa. Student, try to build how much does this cost? How much this costs. Paljonko tämä maksaa. Brilliant. Now ask, how much does that cost? Paljonko tuo maksaa? Now let's imagine you are at a bakery, but instead of coffee, you want a pulla, a Finnish sweet bun. In Finnish, you don't say I want, that's too blunt. We say could I get, which is saisinko. It comes from the verb saada, to get, plus isi, the would sound, plus n, the I marker, plus ko, the question hook. Student, try that long, polite word, saisinko. Saisinko. Excellent. Now say, could I get this bun? This is taman, bun is pulan. Saisinko taman pulan. Perfect. The seller says it costs 5 euros. Euro is euro. In Finnish, after any number except 1, we add an a at the end, so 5 euros is 5 euroa. Student, how do you say 5 euros? 5 euroa. Now tell me, it costs 5 euros. It is se. Se maksaa 5 euroa. Try a new scenario. You are buying a map. Map is kartta. Student, ask, how much does this map cost? Paljonko tämä kartta maksaa? The seller says it costs 10 euros. Se maksaa 10 euroa. You decide to buy it. You say, I'll take it, or I would take it. That is, ottaisin sen. Student, say, I would take it. Ottaisin sen. Now, the seller hands it to you and says, here you go. In Finnish, this is a very important phrase. Tässä, ole hyvä. It literally means, in this, be good. Student, say, here you go. Tässä, ole hyvä. And you reply with, thank you, kiitos. Let's review the building blocks. Something close to you, tämä. Something over there, tuo. Asking for a price, paljonko se maksaa. The polite way to ask for something, saisinko. What you say when giving someone something, tässä, ole hyvä. Brilliant work. You've just learned how to navigate a Finnish market or shop using pure logic. You aren't just memorizing, you are constructing. Nähdään pian. See you soon.